Good morning and welcome to Battambang, Cambodia. This morning I rented a bicycle and I'm going to go for a journey. This is surprisingly a difficult thing. The bike, the handlebars are, you turn left and right this way as opposed to the bicycles that we are used to, which has handlebars that go outward, making it easier to turn. So it's literally the smallest movement within my hands make the front tire turn so fast. So really I have no big plan. All I know is when I looked at the map of this place, I'm going to go to the river, follow the river for a very long way, cross the bridge, go back south, follow the river for many miles, and then all the way back up and make it back to my hotel. I'm assuming this will be a several-hour journey, and I have no idea what I'm going to come across. I was trying to remember the last time I actually rode a bike. And I keep thinking it was high school, so that would put it close to more than 10 years. It's been a long time since I've ridden a bike. Crazy. So you'll notice almost every house has like a fence and then a gate that gets closed at night with like spikes on the top. That's something that I've noticed in every Asian country I've been to. Everybody has gates and spikes, and according to the locals it's all because obviously protection. They don't want a robber or a thief to come in the middle of the night and take things, or maybe while they're away. But sometimes it does not deter them. Awesome, I just got sick. I just got sprayed with water as he was washing his car, and it smells like rotten fish. On the map, I noticed that there were two bridges. Bridge number 1, and then bridge number 2 is very far. It's like a mile, like 1 mile from here. So for me, that's a long way, since I haven't ridden a bike in like forever. If I get hot, I can always go swimming. Part of me wants to come and live here. It's a very mellow, calm place from the outside looking in. All the people appear to be very gentle, not hostile. And I really would just love to experience the culture. The culture. That's literally all I chase. It's very interesting to me. But similar to what I did in the Philippines, I stayed in an area like this for 3 weeks. It was probably one of the coolest experiences of my life. And I would love to come and do it here. But again, finding a house or hospitality is the difficult part. But once you're in, you're in. But I could probably find a local to help me out. I received a message last night. I want to go to Siem Reap, and a guy is kind of helping me out to go to Siem Reap. So he says, well, my friend can help you, not tomorrow, but the next day. So if that's the case, basically by help he means explore with me, which is what I want, to explore with a local. And basically that would mean that I would have to leave tomorrow and get there tomorrow evening so I can explore the following day, which would mean that I have less time to explore here, which kind of stinks because it seems like a pretty cool place. So maybe I will come back, or maybe I'll go to a similar place within Cambodia. I don't know yet. But this is the type of culture, these are the type of places that interests me the most, because it has such little Western influence still that the culture is so rich. An old man just passed me, and I wondered, oh my God, why is he driving so perfect, so straight? Hello. Why is he driving so perfect and so straight? It's because he has a cool bike. He has a bike where the handlebars don't bend like the shape of a C. His is straight. So even though he's old, he has accurate driving. It's crazy. Look at this. I'm trying to keep it as straight as possible. It's just like impossible. So it's currently about 7 o'clock, maybe a little after 7. And not everybody, a lot of people are outside their front of their house. They're eating breakfast, cooking soup, sitting down, getting ready to go to school. Hello. And I'm entering more into the countryside. And I think soon I should be seeing the second bridge somewhere. I have started to travel through the countryside. I'm trying to get back to the river because the road kind of steered me away. This is what it's like in the rural area. This is a different experience. So my butt. Let's talk about my butt. it feels as if I am sitting on a brick. I feel there is brick to bone contact right now. I am going to have to check for blood when I get home. And I haven't even made it to the second bridge yet. So I went so far that the road actually turns into a single trail. So I got out Google, tried to figure out where I was. Turns out I overshot my bridge by far. A long time ago I seen another bridge, but it was completely destroyed. It was gone, and they were building a new bridge. So I assumed that they were putting together a new bridge, maybe a third bridge somewhere. Nope, turns out that was bridge number 2. I assumed that they actually tore down the old bridge that was showing up on Google, and they're in the process of remaking the second bridge. Now I must turn around and go back. And here's the bridge that apparently they tore down, and they're starting a new one.
Hello. Hello.
I finally made it to the bridge. It's starting to become very, very hot, and it's probably, I don't know, 10 o'clock, 9:15. So, I plan on doing this all day. I have not had breakfast, so I want to go find something to eat somewhere, or at least something to drink. I feel like I'm gonna die. But so far, success, very interesting, to say the least. It appears some type of morning market here, but I try not to eat at places like this because the level of mud and dirt and dust is like everywhere, and it's very unclean. So I try to find places that are a little bit more sanitary. Unless I see a coconut, I will stop for a coconut, but I don't see one. So I found a coconut. It was cool because it's refrigerated, and I got her to cut it open so I can eat it for breakfast. It costs, everywhere else I've been in Cambodia has been $1 for a coconut, because you're a tourist and it doesn't matter where you are, you pay tourist prices. But no, here I think it was maybe 60 cents, something like that. So it's actually not too bad. And I had to use Google Translate to ask her how to say thank you in her local language. And it's akun. Sao akun. Can anyone translate that? Found a nice little secluded area next to some cows by the river. Let's explore. I always get the feeling that I'm trespassing, so I really don't like it, but it's too cool not to stop. There's the bridge that I want to cross right there. I passed it by 2 minutes because I wanted to see what else. The road turns to dirt right behind me. I wanted to see if there's anything interesting beyond. I really want to check out the water, but this is super steep. Can I make it without dying? Oh, shit, I don't know. Oh, that's super muddy. Dang, I want to find a spot that less muddy. Nope, pretty sure I sink into the mud wearing too many clothes. Maybe if I was here to swim, that'd be a different story, but I'm not. I want to keep dry. So I took the wrong path, and now I'm riding on the side of a highway. So I stopped briefly for a shake, and there was individual kinds of shakes, like banana or strawberry, and I used my phone to translate. I said, I want many, like mixed fruits, many fruits in one shake. And when it comes, I get a bowl of fruit with shaved ice. Thanks, Google Translate. So I think what's inside is many different chopped up fruits like banana, mango, dragon fruit, papaya, and other things that I can't remember. And then they put like coconut milk, and then they mix it with like a condensed milk sweetener on the top, and then shaved ice. So it's actually pretty good. And then it comes with water, which and ice. And if I look at it, it's loaded with chunks of black floating things, and it has a weird taste to it. So I'm gonna pass on the water. So far, this is pretty good. In Asia, you're never too far away from a local market. It's crazy. I must duck. Most people do not have to duck, but the crazy American half giraffe, half man has to duck everywhere. I've almost lost my head a couple times on a motorbike because the motorbike driver drives underneath something and they go under it without trouble, But then me, if I was literally looking over there at the time, I would have lost my head. This has happened many, many times. So just a tip, if you're riding with someone on a motorbike, always look ahead because you may lose your head. So I'm actually almost all the way back to where I was in the morning, which is still a very far bike ride for me. I'm about ready to die, but the reason, I guess, I'm trying to understand if people are more active in the morning or more active during the day, for example. I don't know. Maybe everybody's inside taking a nap, or maybe everybody's outside. I'm going to find out if I don't die from these potholes. So I came out here again. This is the spot where I turned around last time, and to be honest, there's the same amount of people outside as inside, maybe a few less outside, but not by a lot. This is the river. Not sure what the name of the river is, but this is the daily life of many people in Cambodia who live along the river. Everyone everywhere is very friendly. If you smile, they smile, and that's pretty much it. Oh, that is muddy. Oh no! Well, that proved to be stupid. Look at my feet, check this out. Awesome. Well, I figured it was a little bit mushy, but I had no idea I was going to sink up to my ass in mud. This is interesting. Awesome. As if things couldn't get worse, as I'm walking, my feet were so slippery on top of my sandals that it actually pulled out on both sandals, pulled out the flap. So literally, I cannot walk. I have no sandals now. So I'm stuck in the countryside of Cambodia, full of mud, and I have no sandals. And I have to pedal all the way back home, which is, I don't know how many miles. Welcome to my life. So I am fixed and better, assuming I can make it back up the hill. I found a spot full of kind of grass, and I was on this abandoned boat. And I used it to balance in order to wash my feet. So assuming my feet don't slip, which they're very slippery right now, they should be okay. So swimming in the pool felt really good. I was so hot. The sun is finally starting to go down, a little after 5, and now I'm gonna go for a walk in the town. I'm gonna walk and grab some dinner. Other than that, I think I'm calling it a day. Thank you for watching, and remember, time is running out. Start living. Take care.